La di da di da di da di dooby 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 da.
Welcome to 2026. I hope you had a good new year. I hope you did all your chuffing party, and I hope you've cleaned all chuffing vomit stains up. Last thing is I went round my dyslexic friend's chuffing house just before Christmas. Worst bucks fizz I've ever chuffing had. Chuffing orange juice and shampoo. Chuffing disgusting. And then I'm going to tell you me New Year's chuffing resolutions. I nearly said revolutions then, but that's somebody grabbing your ankles and swinging you around in it. We're not chuffing astronauts or cosmonauts, though. Right. Chuffing Old Forestor. Look at that. Old Forestor. Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 86% chuffing proof. So it's a bit of a chuffing ball bouncer. Hello, sunshines, sweethearts. Welcome to 2026. I hope you had a good new year. I hope you did all your chuffing party, and I hope you've cleaned all chuffing vomit stains up. Especially if it was somebody else's house, because they won't fight for it. So by the way, you had a good time. Oh, you got everything you wanted of a chuffing Santa Claus. Santa Claus, he came to our house, and he chuffing emptied his great big fat sack all over the chuffing living room. Chuffing a right mess. And also, yeah, over Christmas period as well, we also had a chuffing snowball fight. Absolute chuffing disaster. Went through 14 balls of chuffing advocate. So we won't be doing that bloody again. And last thing I say about that is I wanted for Santa, you know how you leave him like a little chuffing seat? Because he's made effort to come to your chuffing house to make your Christmas chuffing spectacular. So I wanted to leave him out some chuffing pork scratchings and some chuffing whiskey. And Charlie says, no, he says, leave him a bloody lettuce leaf and a glass of chuffing milk. I says, he won't be back. I says, he'll not come back. If he comes in here with all this chuffing sack full of gifts, and all he gets is a chuffing lettuce leaf and a glass of milk, I says, don't expect to see him next chuffing here. So Charlie went nearly in chuffing tears. And last thing is I went round my dyslexic friend's chuffing house just before Christmas. Worst bucks fizz I've ever chuffing had. Chuffing orange juice and shampoo. Chuffing disgusting. Right, we're getting straight into it now. This thing that I'm going to be chuffing exhibiting here, this chuffing bottling, were kindly bought for me over Christmas chuffing period by chuffing Big Rob. Now, Big Rob was nearly going to be on a chuffing this show, but a little bit of, some member of his family's been a bit poorly. God bless him, but thanks for the gift. And we'll have it as soon as we can get him around and have him on. We'll be having chuffing Big Rob on. Okay? So cheers for this anyway. Right. Chuffing Old Forestor. Look at that. Old Forestor. Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 86% chuffing proof. So it's a bit of a chuffing ball bouncer. Don't say too much on bottle. 70cl. It says nearly 150 years ago, my great-grandfather, George Garvin Brown, was the first to seal his bourbon in a glass bottle, ensuring consistency and exceptional chuffing quality. He felt so strongly in his convictions that he signed his name to it. Today I'm proud to have my chuffing signature as proof that our commitment to the Old Forest legacy lives on. Chuffing shy. But no, I'm going to read you some statistics here, it's quite important. It's an historic Kentucky State bourbon, famous as America's first bottled bourbon. As we said there, sold in sealed glass bottles since 1870 by Brown Foreman. It's a rye-forward, smooth profile with oak spice, vanilla and chuffing caramel notes on the old chuffing cozy nostrils, the old beak. Orange blossom, cedar, rye bread, buttered pancakes. On palate, sweet caramel, maple syrup, intense oak, pine resin, sweet orange, oak and warmth. And that's how it wraps its tits in, basically. But one of the reasons that Rob bought me this, and Katie and Harry and all family, is basically because they know I've been getting into these chuffing smoky old fashions, as you've seen on previous chuffing installments. And apparently this is one of the best. And I've had the Buffalo Trace, and I've also had the oh, Jesus Christ, Woodford Reserve. All different. This is more similar to Buffalo Trace in how it works in an old fashioned. But how it works separate as an independent chuffing solitary chuffing unit, well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Just took the top off. It's a feel beautiful colour. And as we know, the Americans are not allowed to colour their whiskies. So there's natural colour. This is how it's come out. It's not been chuffing agitated or chuffing mucked about with like bloody we do and chuffing jocks and Welsh and all that bloody. So just leave it alone. I don't know if Welsh colour their whiskies actually, but I know English and Scotch do, I think. Right, so chuffing done. A little now, because I'm off in ball pool later on, nearly jumping drowned last night. Had about 8 or 9 of these. Ended up with a yellow ball up my left nostril and a red ball up my right nostril. Right, here we go. A small short ball there. So that's what we're getting involved with. That's what we're getting into in 2026. Let's have a little bloody snort. Ooh. Lovely depth to it. Smooth. Smell the spice. You can smell the rye. That spicy element to it. And the citrus fruit. I don't know about buttered pancakes. It mentions buttered pancakes. I don't know about that. But I can imagine if you could kind of, the consistency of this, if you could thicken it up and sweeten it up, this would go well over pancakes. It would. It'd go very nicely. Right, here we go. Let's have a chuffing snort. Left nostril, right nostril, lips, chin, left ripple, right nipple, round the old chuffing lang's eye. And there we chuff it. Let's get him bloody involved with this bloody old Forestor. Very, very delicious. Very drinkable. It's got enough of everything. It's got enough of a hit to it. Spicy now. Tongue's tingling. You won't be able to gulp it. It's a sipper. But it's at the lower end of the sippers, you know what I mean? It's not over intense, but it is intense. It's got some attitude. It's got some chuffing rock and roll to it, you know what I mean? This is kind of one that you could either sip and savour, or you could definitely throw it in cocktails, like smoky old fashioned and all that stuff. On the rocks, we Coke, lemonade, whatever your style is, this one will do it beautifully. Taste the oak, have a little sip. Yeah, it's a very, very delicious little chuffing treat, you know what I mean? Get it chuffing back. I think you can get it on some good deals. It's not always ridiculously expensive. So get your chuffing wallet out, the old chuffing skyrocket. Get your shackles out, get some of this chuffing bought. I can barely talk today. But you know, what's different, what's new? It's a new year, but it's not a new chuffing big house. So I was chuffing gormless last year. I mean, probably twice as gormless this year. I mean, brain cells are running out with all this getting older and drinking chuffing whiskey. So, you know, but yes, very, very nice. Little bit of movie trivia here for you. And then I'm going to tell you me New Year's chuffing resolutions. I nearly said revolutions then, but that's somebody grabbing your ankles and swinging your hand in it. We're not chuffing astronauts or cosmonauts, are we? So basically, movie trivia. You know the Die Hard films? Well, can you remember the second one? Because the first one was in Tower. Everyone knows that first one in Tower. Absolutely fantastic chuffing film. When Alan Rickman gets thrown out at skyscraper and he falls to his chuffing death. One of the all-time great chuffing bad guys, Alan Rickman. Great actor. Recently deceased, bless him, 2 or 3 years back. Great actor. The second one, in the airport, well, originally it weren't going to be that. This was Bruce Willis's idea. He put it forward and they were considering it. But it was going to be a very, very short film. It was only going to be about 5 or 6 minutes long. And Bruce Willis was going to die after about chuffing 2.5 minutes. And it was going to be called Chuffing Die Easy. But bloody producers, like somebody pulled chuffing plug on it, you know what I mean? But I thought, I'd have paid good money to see chuffing Bruce Willis get blown up after 2.5 minutes of the film. I think it could have been an eye bloody stomper. Another one, you know, Jaws. First film, obviously classic. Second one, I think it's when them kids, they end up going out across open water and them chuffing rafts and all that stuff. And this bloody great big, bloody 25, 26 foot shark keeps coming up and chuffing nibbling on them. Well, originally, the second film, and this actually started production. They started making this. And similar kind of thing, going across water. They were like kind of dusky maiden. She's swimming by moonlight in open water. And this 25, 26, 27 foot chuffing Leviathan comes. The only trouble is this shark had no chuffing teeth. Film was going to be called Chuffing Gums. But there was a scene apparently about 5 or 6 minutes in where she gets chuffing gummed to death by this chuffing shark. And there's no blood because there's no teeth, but she's getting bloody squashed left, right, and chuffing centre. Apparently, one of the most harrowing thing people were bloody throwing up out at production staff and all. So let's put a pin on it. You won't be able to get it past censorship, but that was going to be called Guns. Last one, going to be a James Bond film. And I think it was Roger Moore period. And basically what he was going to be, he'd try to infiltrate this satanic cult. And he was going to try and sneak in under the radar by pretending to be a chuffing landscape gardener. And the film, it was going to be called Chuffing Lawn Raker. But again, some didn't like bloody script or whatever, so they pulled. But I think Daisy, Chuffing Gums and Lawn Raker, they missed a chuffing trick there. They could have been fantastic chuffing films. It's just my opinion, my humble opinion. Right, I'm going to give you my New Year's resolution. And then I want to let you find subscribers and anybody else that's tuning in. Go about your chuffing merry way in 2026, you know what I mean? So, number 1, New Year's resolution, drink more whiskey. Number 2, make friends with the larger of 2 shiitake mushrooms. Number 3, be a better husband, father and friend. Number 4, play cribbage with an asthmatic sea turtle. 5, give more money to charity. 6, be kinder to myself and to other people. 7, fart more than 700 times in a day. 8, have a poo without chuffing goalie. Have you noticed? Catch yourself. When you're on chuffing turd, when you're on bloody throne, with your bloody crown jewels hanging out and all that, you're having a chuffing number 2 after too much chuffing beef and onion chuffing casserole. Are you there with mobile phone googling? Stop it. You're destroying your chuffing brain function. Everyone's googling all the chuffing time. Nobody speaks to anybody anymore. It's got their head shoved in framing phone. So definitely less mobile phone. I'll have to do these videos, obviously. I don't have to, but I enjoy it. Number 9, say less chuffing. Chuff, chuff, chuffing. Chuff, chuff, chuffing. Chuff, 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 chuff. So less chuffing. Probably more flipping, more bloodying, more buggering, and more knackering. But you know, less chuffing. And time, the final New Year's resolution, drink more whiskey. And somebody said, well, you already said that at the start. I said, well, hey, it's that important. I needed to reiterate it, you know what I mean? I needed to reprise it. So, this Old Forestor, get it bought, get it chuffing down it. Beautiful little drop, Kentucky straight chuffing bourbon. The original bourbon from America. Good health to you. Have a great day, a great life, have a good, great year. And I'll catch you chuffing later. Hopefully with Big Rob or some bugger else. Right. Peace, brothers, sisters.
May all acquaintance be forgot. Chom, 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 chom.